of our mind, of our hearts, the cycles that we go through in our lives as we continually learn and deepen and grow into physical and emotional and spiritual wisdom. That's what I'm talking about. Each season, each cycle of our life brings its own wisdom. We all know about wintertime. Wintertime, which is not really now, but you could fool me and my thermometer. It doesn't start till later, but we all know that wintertime, this wintertime of the soul now. I'm not talking about the nature cycles. I'm talking about our soul cycles. The wintertime, the soul feels like, you know, it feels like sometimes when we're troubled or depressed or confused. Modern medicine says there's no need to feel that. Just swallow the pill and you'll feel better. And I'm not knocking this, especially for people who aren't feeling good today. But the reality is, sometimes our spirit, our soul needs to go through those dark nights of the soul. Sometimes we need to go through those experiences where we question, where we look at our lives, where we follow our natural instinct, and we become quiet, and we become introverted. And we let go of that external activity so that we can be more introspective. We can be more kind and gentle with ourselves. We can be more compassionate, and gratitude takes us to that tender care of ourselves. That's the winter time of our soul. Unfortunately, by our calendar, the winter time of our soul seems to a lockstep with the time where you're being called out to be bright and gay and merry and Christmas. So I'm inviting all of us over the next month to recognize that there is that natural cycle of our soul and our spirit that you're going to go through. That cycle that says, I want to go within for a time of introspection as the days get darker and longer. A time to really think about who and what I am. And yes, to celebrate the holiday season, but not to go to the place where so many of us go, where it's, oh, I've got to put on the act for the whole world. But to really honor that cycle that says, it's the winter time of the spirit and the soul. Time to be gentle. When it's springtime in our soul, we know what springtime feels like. Our energy is high, new ideas are flowing. We instinctively know that it's time to try new things, take a risk. In the soul's springtime, we feel optimistic. We feel filled with courage